Hello everybody. I am outside on a semi-beautiful September, no it's not, it's October, an October day. I thought I'd just show you our garden since it is a big essential part of our zero waste journey. Right now it's kind of transitioning. I thought I'd just jump out here since it is kind of sunny and not raining quite yet. We're in zone 8 here, so yeah, just examples. So I've got a couple things that I want to show you. Here's our wonderful, amazing tomato plant that still has tomatoes on it. I took a bunch of them off, and these ones I'm leaving to see if they'll, crack or if they'll ripen up. Today I'm going to remove a bunch of the leaves to kind of force nutrients to those tomatoes to ripen up. So that's one thing we're doing. Right here is our potatoes. Okay. They're just going to stay there till the spring when we'll harvest them. Right here I've got garlic. It's supposed to help with my roses, so we'll kind of see how that goes, but I planted garlic earlier, and so hopefully they can root and they'll be harvested in the spring. You gotta grow them in the fall months. Here is our pepper plants, which I'm just kind of letting them see what they do, how long they'll last. They just got some small peppers on them. I don't need to worry about spacing, so it's fine if they're in here. This is all of our kale. This is old kale that we planted in spring. It's hard to see, but there's a bunch of little baby beets coming up here. More baby beets back here. There's my sign that says beets. And then in this little section, I've got a bunch of radishes you can see popping up. Some beets kind of in between, but radishes. And then this is spinach. I don't think spinach didn't take off as well as I wanted it to, so we'll see how long, if it actually lasts before winter. But if it does, then it can go through winter, hopefully. We have pea plants here that are starting. They're going to be purple peas. That's why they're purple. So I've got a couple smaller ones and some later ones. Look, there's a little pea right here starting to form. That's so cool. Okay. There's broccoli back here. Cauliflower, excuse me. This is purple cauliflower. Just experimenting. These were all stalks from the spring that I cut back. I kind of let it bolt, and then I cut it back, and so now it's sending out kind of some cauliflower shoots off to the side here. I don't know how well you can see it, so there's that. We've got thyme in here and carrots back there as well. Here I've got strawberries that are potted. There's a couple fruit on them, but they're just gonna go to the spring. There's a tomato plant in a bucket. We got green beans that did really well at the top. See, I gotta pick a bunch of green beans. So I'm gonna just waiting to see how those go. I'll pick them. I thought my last harvest was a while ago. Green beans, we've got beets. This is our rainbow Swiss chard that we planted in the spring. It's doing really well. I don't know if it will necessarily survive the winter yet. I haven't tried yet, so that will be this year. This little teeny zucchini, I said I'd hold it on. We had some really big zucchini plants in here earlier we had lots of beets in the springtime. Here are radishes, so back over there you saw little radishes, so I kind of staggered my planting, so we have just kind of continual growth hopefully. So here's some radishes. This is a pepper plant that probably could get pulled, but I'm not too worried about it. Same thing with all my tomatoes. I pulled off a bunch for the heavier rains. I didn't want them to crack, but I left some on just to kind of see how they would do. I don't know. I'm a little worried. This one had white flies, so we'll see. In our main garden, we have some blueberry plants that are reddening. Some beautiful fall foliage. Anyway, I thought I'd just take you on a quick tour and just show you our gardens and show you kind of what we do. This is our big blueberry plant. We've got 2 here and another one right here. So I've got 5 blueberry plants total. We'll go back this way, one more main thing. So here are this kind of our side garden here. So we've got this big pumpkin plant that's going here. This is nothing compared to the other pumpkin plant we had. There's a couple just little pumpkins kind of starting to bloom. We planted them super late. This was kind of more for my son, just let him have fun and stuff. These are sweet potatoes, again, planted really late. There's one right here, and there's another one right here. So we'll see how those do. I am not too worried about it. In these pots, I put some more potato starts for the springtime. We'll get those in the spring. The sweet potatoes we should be getting right now, but I put them in too late. I don't know if we'll get any. But there's another pumpkin plant back here. Again, this was just for my son's benefit. He could put in a seed and just watch it grow. We planted them way too late, but it's fun. We did get one pumpkin, and my son's very excited about it. My daughter as well. But here it is. This pumpkin plant started over here, right here, and it grew all the way across, all the way over to where you saw the sweet potatoes. It was huge. We only got one pumpkin though. And then we had a huge zucchini plant right here. Huge. That produced a lot for us. So zero waste if you have the space. This is a small yard, as you kind of just saw. We do what we can for it. This is that transition, so sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you don't. There's a couple other places. So on our patio, we've got some pots growing things, containers. So if you have room, there's containers. This is a pea plant, really big, starting here, and it's going here all the way over to right here. And it's going to hopefully kind of come up the trellis a little bit. So hopefully that kind of give you some different ideas. And yeah, we'll see what it looks like in the springtime and next summer. Fingers crossed. Take care.